Hello everyone, I am Reshma Totare working as Assistant Professor in Information Technology Department. In today's session, we will discuss about File Transfer Protocol model and its connections. File Transfer Protocol is the standard mechanism provided by TCP/IP for copying file from one host to another. Although transferring files from one system to another seems simple and straightforward, some problems must be dealt with first. For example, two systems may use different file name conventions. Two systems may have different ways to represent text and data. Two systems may have different directory structures. All of these problems have been solved by FTP in very simple and elegant approach. FTP differs from other client-server application in that it establishes two connections between the host. One connection is used for data transfer and the other for control information, commands and responses. FTP uses the services of TCP. It needs two TCP connections. The well-known port 21 is used for control connection and the well-known port 20 is used for data connection. Now we'll see basic model of file transfer protocol. The client has three components: user interface, client control process, and the client data transfer process. The server has two components: the server control process and the server data transfer process. The control connection is made between the control processes. The data connections are made in between the data transfer processes. The control connection remains connected during the entire interactive FTP session. The data connection is open and then closed for each file transferred. It opens each time command that involve transferring files are used, and it closes when the file is transferred. We can say when user starts an FTP session, the control connections are open. While the control connections are open, the data connection can be opened and closed multiple times if several files are transferred. Now we'll see the connections which are possible in file transfer protocol. The two FTP connections, first one is a control connection and the second one is a data connection. First we will see control connections. The control connections, two steps are there. First one, the server issues passive open on the well-known port 21 and waits for a client. Second, the client uses an informal port and issue an active open. The connection remains open during the entire process. The service type used by the IP protocol is minimized delay because this is an interactive connection between a user and server. The user types the commands and expect to receive response without significant delay. Figure shows initial connection between the server and the client. Now we will see the data connection. The data connection uses the well-known port 20 at the server side. The figure shows how FTP creates a data connections. First, in first figure, the client, not the server, issue a passive open using informal port. This must be done by the client because it is the client that issues the command for transferring file. Second option, the client sends this port number to the server using the port command. Third step, the server receives the port number and issues an active open using the well-known port 20 and received informal port number. The steps are creating the initial data connection as shown in the figure. Now we will see communication, file transfer protocol communication at the time of next session. Thank you.